Hello everybody, welcome back. I bought an emergency radio, what do you call it, multifunctional emergency radio at the Army surplus, and I thought it'd be nice to see what a thing like this could do, and what the pros and the cons are. So we're gonna have a closer look at this, and then I'll give you my conclusion about this multifunctional thingy. All right, let's go. Let's go over some details of this emergency radio. First of all, let's start at the front. It has a flashlight here. I'm not going to shine directly into the lens, but it has 3 settings. 1, 2, brighter, and 3 is the emergency SOS. You have to go through the whole menu to switch between settings. Every time you use it, it also indicates the battery charge. Yeah, so when you finished, it will shut down again. I hope you can see that. And that is that. Now, you can actually open the light here at the back with a push button, and you get to the reading lamp. And again, that one is 2 settings. Oh, hope I'm not blinding you. And you have to go through the menu again, 1, 2, 3, and it's out again. And that closes up. Now, when you have set it to a certain position, it is a little bit wobbly. So there is some sort of like a play in there, but it moves with some resistance definitely, but there is some wobbly there. And then you can close that up. On top, you have your solar panel, which is not too big, and it will recharge somewhat, but that will take a long time. I will put some specs up later. It has an antenna, and that just goes straight out, and there is no way to adjust that. So when you're in a cabin or in a trailer or whatever, that is not a problem. But when you're in a tent, that means that it gets in the way pretty fast, especially, of course, when you're lying on the side and you want this radio near your pillow, then this one is sticking against the tent fabric, and you can either put it in a little bit or lay it flat the other way around. But anyway, I mean, it would have been nice if that would have been somewhat adjustable. But never mind, it works. Then we get to the way you can recharge this thing is by 4 ways. Of course, the solar panel, that is 1. You can, of course, and you really need nails for this one, you can use USB-C port here. And if you buy one of these, check it out, because there are different brands. I will put that up in a minute as well. And the output is normal USB. So USB-C in. You also have them with micro USB, but I think that is going out and everything will be USB-C. So check that out. And you can then, of course, you can use batteries. Now it takes 3 small batteries, AAA size, I think. AAA size, and that will charge the battery inside. So it doesn't use the batteries, it just charges the batteries inside. And you can only use dry batteries. But I never heard of dry batteries. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody can explain it to me in the comments. And so you have 1, 2, 3, and on the back is a handle, and that can spin, and then you can charge it. But you hear that it is quite a noise. So if you're gonna do this while you're camping, you're gonna piss off a lot of people around you, making a lot of noise. All right, so that is the lighting, which I really dig, especially the reading light, which is really nice. The flashlight is definitely okay. The radio, it has, in my case, 2 settings, AM and FM. And I know that in North America, there is the similar one, exactly identical, but it has an extra button here for emergency channels. Apparently in North America you have a special channel for emergency stuff, and you can switch it to that, and then you will receive all that vital information, I guess. Well, the radio is pretty straightforward. All right, so this is the volume button, also the on button. Okay. And of course we have the dial. And the dial for the setting is a little bit, how do I say, there is a little bit of a play in it. It's not really direct. It has a little bit of, loosiness or something. It works, it's fine. The volume of the box is pretty decent. Let's see if I can find some music. All right, so, and again, it gives you the charge of the battery. I mean, it's okay. If you don't play too hard and you're in a small space, like a tent or something, when you put it really low, it's okay. It's pretty decent sound. One downside is that it has no plug-in for the headphones. So it's not that you can just say, click, and I'm listening to that by myself. Yeah, everybody has to enjoy your taste of music, and that again in a tent can be pretty annoying for the rest of the people. So let me see, I think I went around on everything. Let me give you some ideas about the recharging, because that is interesting information. I wrote this down because I tried it. When you charge this thing completely full and you charge your phone, you get it to about 50% charge in about an hour. So it takes an hour to get your phone to about 50%. Now my phone, I wrote that down. My phone has a 4,200 milliamp hour battery. And in this thing is one of these batteries. Those, what are they? The 60 something, I don't remember. Well, anyway, one of these bigger batteries. And the one in here has 2,000 milliamp hours, meaning, I don't know if that is a one-on-one ratio, but a 2,000 milliamp hour battery cannot charge a 4,000 milliamp hour battery because it doesn't have the power. So it would indeed be logical that it would charge it about halfway. I then drained my phone again to about 13%. And try to recharge it again, and that didn't work. It didn't even want to start charging it. I think I completely drained this one with the one charge, and then it's not capable of charging another item again. So you have to recharge this thing one way or the other to get a charge out of this. So as a backup battery pack, I wouldn't trust on it too much, because you'll probably use it and it won't be full. So you'll get a really marginal charge out of this device. But hey, it has the capability. Are there any other, is there more information? If you use it, you can play the radio for about 15 hours. You can use the lamp anywhere between 6 to 10 hours, depending on the setting, of course. And there's also a siren function. I think you have to keep it. All right, it does. You have to keep it for a few seconds. And it's good to know, let's shut this down again, that you can use that for 6 to 8 hours. You can leave it there and make a lot of noise. So if you wanna really, annoy some people, you just put that thing on siren and leave it there for 6 or 7 hours to go and, All right, so those are some of the specs. All right, now, let's go to the conclusion. In conclusion, it is a really fun item, to say the least. But is it a go-to item to just bring this and leave everything else at home for hiking and other stuff? I don't think so. I don't know if I would trust this enough to be my emergency or whatever, my go-to device. I mean, especially because of the battery, it doesn't really charge much. As a radio, it is not fantastic. As a flashlight, it's okay, but it's really bulky. So I don't know. I think I will take this to Sweden and put it in the cabin as an item to have, or maybe in a boat or in a trailer. I can see it being there as sort of like a handy device that you have, your flashlight, a little bit of a radio, and it's not really big, it's quite compact, it recharges itself. especially if you don't have the power grid available, then this is a nice item to have. But separately, you can get everything better. You can have a better power bank, you can have a better radio, better flashlight, and a better solar panel thingy charge device. But altogether, it's a pretty nice item, and the prices depend on where you buy this. I think I bought it for, I don't know, is the price still on the box? This is the box, by the way. No, the price is not on there anymore. I don't know, maybe I paid about $30 for this. I bought it at a military dump store, surplus. Yeah, so check it out. I'll put all the information later at the end of the video. This one is from Agunto, and you also have one from Tenergy, and they look very identical except for that one button. And there are similar devices that do approximately the same thing, but if you buy one, check out the things I just went through, power of the battery, the settings and everything, so that you know what you're buying and that you actually enjoy what you buy. All right, so I hope this helps, and see you next time. Bye bye.